Is there anything that's like off limits?
Penis!
Welcome back to another episode of Dumb and Broke. I'm your host, Brian Shapiro. And today I have a fun episode because I found a homeless woman on the street who decided to be on my podcast with me.
It's me.
Just kidding. This is my friend Stephanie, who I've known for a really long time.
Yeah.
How long have we known each other?
I was thinking about it this morning. I think we met in middle school.
I thought maybe even elementary. But was it middle?
Might have been.
It was at Club Lake Point in Coral Springs.
Yes.
I'm like not comfortable.
Bitch, get ready.
I think out of all of my guests on my podcast so far, I think I've known you the longest out of anyone.
Yeah.
Either you or Mandy, but or around the same time.
I feel like we were all in that group together.
Right, because we all lived in the same.
Yeah, we all lived in the same neighborhood. I'll never forget when I met you. You were with, I don't even remember who you were with, but you were by the lake doing cheers, and you were doing the bubblegum, bazooka, zooka, bubblegum, and I was
still do that.
I was like, I fucks with him.
You were like, I want to be him.
Yeah, I want to be him.
We used to bully you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I didn't necessarily bully you, but I was with the people that would bully you.
You
which
would
is
sit
even worse,
and watch.
Which is probably worse.
Probably worse, yeah. They threw me in trash cans and put gum in my hair.
Just kidding.
I won't name names, but
you know who you are.
You know who you are if you're watching this.
And come to New York.
I came out bigger and better than ever, bitch.
Oh my god. And then I think we got close in high school. Because we were in TV production and.
Oh my god, I forgot that you were in TV production.
Thank you.
I forgot about you.
WJJG. In our we used to put these video recaps together, weekly recaps, and to sign off or sign on, you'd be from WJG, I'm Brian Shapiro, and there's this video clip of me fucking it up, and I'm from WJJG, and Stephanie died. Oh my god.
Remember, I was in the room recording it the whole time just so that we could play it back over and over and over again.
Yes, because I slid into the video. I was from WJJG. I found some of those recaps on.
I was just about to say that.
YouTube,
I was just about to say that.
My god.
So cringe. It's so cringe.
High school is wild because, we kind of went to Euphoria High School. If you think about it, we were crazy kids, going to raves.
Oh my!
On Tuesday nights, we were going to Steve Aoki. We were so bad.
Everyone I tell where I'm from and how I grew up and everything, they're always what the fuck is wrong with you? We saw some shit growing up.
Yeah, we sure did. Wait, I don't know if we're still recording. Yeah, we are. We're good. Sorry about that, guys. Technical difficulties.
Can you get it together, please? I'm only here for a short time.
But yeah, we basically went to Euphoria. Our school colors are even the same colors.
Oh yeah, blue and teal and gold.
Black
what were they?
Black and teal.
I don't even remember my school colors. Jag swag, baby, and that's all I know. C Squad.
Our school really had Jag swag written on the walls, didn't it?
Yes.
That's somewhere.
And it was got swag.
Got swag.
It was got swag ? Question mark.
Yeah, we
in
went
the
to
cafeteria.
We clearly went to high school in South Florida. That's such a South Florida thing.
Mm-hmm.
But
going back to that, growing up and in Coral Springs, everyone's always what happens in Coral Springs, and I feel we all grew up so fast because of the shit that we dealt with, and the people that we dealt with and everything that happened to us. That that kind of stuff happens now in your life.
That's so true. A lot of people passed away during high school.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. Yeah.
A lot of cheating going on.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I'm going right.
Just gonna call out everyone today.
This is for you.
This is just the revenge podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I always thought I would stay close with my friends from college.
Yeah.
But the people I'm closest with are people from high school and middle school, which is so wild.
That's how I am too. In college, I think I met a few people that honestly I don't even know if I talked to anyone from college.
Yeah.
But all of my friends, even my friends that were in the same college as me, those were all from high school.
True.
all of the friends, like Sharif and everybody, like they're all from my high school and they went to college with me, but like I hung out with them mainly.
Yeah.
And so now like I feel like I have met a few people along the way, but my really true core friends are all from high school.
Same. Like my best friends are from high school. Although Vanessa, who was on my podcast, she's one of my best friends. She's like my only like true college friend. There's a handful of others, but like yeah, she's the only one I like stayed like super super close with, and we also live a block away from each other.
Oh, she's the one with the dog.
Yeah, who I'm dog sitting.
Yeah.
And who would have thought we would have like now we're in New York like.
But we had a moment where we like drifted. Do you remember that?
I feel like we had a few moments where we drifted actually. Like we would like.
Do you remember when we ran into each other in Gainesville and it was like we hadn't talked in a while and I was like, oh my God, Brian, and you were like, hey. And then you walked away, and I was like...
That is not what happened.
Yes.
And I just told this story to our friends Bree and Sharif. I brought this story up.
Really?
I remember it completely different. I remember it the complete opposite of what you just said. I remember seeing you on the street. Yeah. I forget who you were with.
Me too. Probably someone stupid.
Yeah. I think you were with an ex-boyfriend.
Oh, good. Probably someone stupid.
But I remember, I hadn't seen you in a while, and I was so excited to see you. Yeah. I was like, I spotted you. I was like, oh my God, Stephanie! And I gave you like this big hug, and I felt like you didn't like really reciprocate the hug. You were kind of just like, oh my God.
No.
That's how I remember it.
I would never do that.
Oh my God. Are we in a fight?
Bitch, you was dreaming because I was like, Brian, holy shit, where have you been? And you were like, I was like, what are you doing here?
I don't live here.
And you were just like, oh, I'm visiting my friend. And I was like,
that was it?
Yeah. And then I cried myself to sleep for like a week after that.
Oh, right. I forget. Like, you were like obsessed with me. According to my Facebook memories, you were obsessed with me.
I really was.
I like check my Facebook memories and it's always you saying like, I love you so much. I miss you. And I'm just like, who is this?
That's long one. You ain't getting that no more. But I did look at our last wall post from today, and it was like, do you remember when we were doing the Indian dance last night?
Oh my God. Stephanie does the best impersonations, like accent. You're really good at accents, which I think is
I've been told that.
I think that's such a cool skill to have because I can't do accents at all. Like, at all.
Really?
I'm really bad. Like, I can't do a British accent.
I feel like you can.
No. Wait, that's Australian.
Nar, babes.
See, that's my British accent. Wait, can you do it? My favorite is your Indian accent.
No.
I don't know. Is this problematic?
I don't know. Is it? Would I get canceled?
I don't think so. Like, imagine you were like an actress and you had to, like, people.
Like doing voice acting. Well, people like do American accents and they're not American.
Exactly. So,
I mean, not gonna lie, low key, when I was in the drama club in, was it high school? I think we had like this play to put on, and it was like one of my drama teacher's play that she just like made up, and she was like, to audition for the play, I want you to just do like a hidden talent or like just do a talent.
Oh my God.
And so I did my Indian accent, and I had to play an Indian person in the play. I wore like a sari. I was doing like in the pose. There were posters all over school with me like.
Oh my God.
In a sari, yeah. Do you not remember that?
No. Wait, can you do a line from the play? Please.
Oh my God.
Please.
It was so bad. I think it was like. It was like. Oh no! I spilled Darjeeling tea all over the Persian rug!
I love that song.
I can't.
It's so good.
That's what I had to do in front of millions of people because Coral Glades High School Theater had millions of guests.
Oh my God. I'm obsessed.
No.
What other accents can you do? You're like, please, let's move on.
I could do a Russian accent.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard that one. Let's hear it. Last one, I promise.
No, because what if they're bad? Like, what if a Russian person watches it and they're like, that's not Russian?
And like Russia right now, we should not
True. I ain't doing Russian. I'll do a British one, babes. Like, we've got good banter. We're here chatting on the podcast. And, you know, I think this is, I don't know. So.
Yeah. Y'all right, babes?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're okay.
That's my British accent.
I've been watching a lot of Love Island UK.
A lot of people are watching that right now. I haven't gotten into that one. And I like trash TV.
I love trash TV. It's so good. It's just a good show to put on like when you're not doing anything and you don't really want to pay attention.
I've been rewatching Bad Girls Club.
Yes, I have to get on that. I had to get on.
It is so good. There's like they have every single season for free on like Tubi or something like that. One of those like free apps on Roku.
What was that?
I don't know, some ratchet shit, but that like nothing gets me more than Bad Girls Club. Like
I don't get no sleep because of y'all. Y'all not gonna get no sleep because of me. That's what we used to watch in high school. I think it was like every Tuesday. It was Bad Girls Club.
I think it was Tuesdays, yeah.
BGC.
Yes.
That was,
oh my God.
We watched that religiously.
I like used to go to like clubs when like some of the Bad Girls Club will be in town, like doing like events at clubs. Like I've seen like Rocky from like season 10 at a club in Tampa.
I just remember Erica.
But
the one that we were talking about at
home. Yeah.
She's the one that said, "Homie Hoppa, stay at home." Blah, blah.
Oh my God. So I ask everyone on my podcast like about like what they do for a living and all that stuff, and like I always forget like what the hell you do. Like what
you
the
forget?
Like you're like
across the street.
A stripper across the street.
Across the street.
No, I don't know what you do. What the fuck do you do for a living?
I don't know what you do. I don't think.
Really?
You do PR.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like, I don't know what I do for a living either.
Yeah, me neither. I'm a product designer.
What the hell does that mean?
You design products. No, it's basically, I work for a pharmaceutical advertising company.
I don't think I knew that part.
Yeah, so it's a pharmaceutical advertising company, and we work with like big clients like Pfizer, Novartis, like all of those, AstraZeneca, things like that. And I'm on the side with like...
I thought you just said La Cienega.
La Cienega Boulevardes. You know that company?
Which we're going to, for Halloween, we're going to be the Gross Sisters. Give me your money. They don't talk, right? Or one of them talks.
Do they?
I think one of them talks.
It'd be better if we just didn't.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, continue.
What was I saying? Oh, yeah. For a pharmaceutical advertising company. So I work on like the tech side. So I'm working on creating the websites for like the different drugs for that company. And so I work alongside with like software engineers and help build sites. So like I design them and then we hand them off to them and they actually like implement and develop and code it.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I do. Because originally I was supposed to be a speech pathologist.
Right, yeah, you didn't, you studied
Girl, I did
linguistics.
360 on that ass. I was like, I went and I taught children and I was like, fuck this. Like, I can't handle it. So I wanted to be a speech pathologist for kids. And I realized that it wasn't my passion. I don't even think I have a passion.
Is that why you went to Thailand?
Yeah.
Yeah, you how long were you in Thailand for?
I was there for a year.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That looks so cool.
Oh, it was the best.
Yeah.
It was the best experience.
You like all the photos you have with those little kids are so cute.
Yeah.
Do you like still talk to any of them?
The kids?
I guess that would be weird.
They were like 3.
I guess that would be really weird.
Could you imagine? I'm like, hi, music. So something about them is they all have nicknames. So like we have a name like Brian, Stephanie. They don't.
Oh my God, you just said my name. They don't know my.
Oh shit, my bad. Dumb and broke. But no, they have. So they don't go by their actual like government names. So they have nicknames, and their nicknames are really freaking funny. Like I had some of the kids in my class. Like one of them was Music.
So you would like just be like, "Hey, Music, come here."
Yeah. We had.
Wait, were you teaching them English there, or what? Like, what were you?
Yeah,
doing?
I was teaching English.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, so I was a kindergarten teacher. So I had like 30 kindergartners.
Oh my God.
But they were nuts. But it was fun because I had like my co-teacher that would help whenever they acted up. She would like yell at them in Thai, and then.
Can you? Just kidding.
I can count to 10.
I was gonna say, can you like impersonate her? Count to 10.
I would, but I don't want to get in trouble.
I'm so jealous. I always wanted to do that. Like, just like move out of the country for a year and teach English. But
it was crazy. The craziest part of it all was that I met a bunch of people from South Florida in Thailand. And like that had mutual friends with me. And I became so close with them. And I was literally like, wait, you're from like I was roommates with one of the girls and she was from Del Rey.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, what? You live in Del Rey? Yeah. And then the other one was from like South Florida too, like closer to us. And I still hang out with her. And And the craziest thing that happened to me while I was there, not that you care, but
I care.
So we went to it. Yeah. So
I do that every single podcast.
Do you?
Every episode I burp.
That's cute.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
It's like my thing.
It stinks.
Does it?
No. It like burns my eyebrows. Like, can you shut up? The worst part about this podcast has to be this motherfucker.
I won't shut the fuck up.
He just won't shut the fuck up.
It's a podcast for a reason. I'm here to talk. I'm doing this because I like to hear the sound of my voice.
Seriously, I don't know anyone that likes to hear them talk more than you do, except for maybe like my director. But anyway, so when I was there,
right there.
we went. So like Thailand is known for the full moon party. Do you know what that is?
The what party?
The full moon party.
Full moon party? Never heard of it.
So the full moon party it only happens on a full moon. I think I could be so wrong about that, but I think it happens once a year. There's a full moon once a year, right?
I think there's multiple. I don't know.
Should we phone a friend?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so the full moon party, and it's a party that starts at 1 a.m. and it goes all day,
Count me
like
out. My
all
ass is
night.
already sleeping.
Yeah, for real, bedtime. I was a little different back then, you know.
Okay.
I had to burp, but I don't want to burp into the
Oh,
camera.
If you're listening, you can't, and you're not watching, Stephanie just did something really weird.
Story of my life.
Yeah.
Thank you. But what was I going to say? Yeah, so the full moon party, it happens at 1 a.m. and it's on the beach. And basically, like, every bar opens up towards the beach. So you kind of, like, go bar hopping, and it's, like, there's vendors, there's, like, everything, and it's all just along the beach. And it's crazy. And everybody wears, like, these neon stuff. Everybody, like, paints their face all neon. It's, like, glow-in-the-dark kind of stuff. And they sell these buckets of alcohol that are legitimately the size of like the buckets that you bring to the beach, like those big ass buckets filled with just liquor and stuff like that. And there's like rumors that say that they put like drugs in there, and I don't know. But
Did you feel off?
no, I was just fucked up, sweetie. But
That sounds lit.
it was lit. It was so lit. But the day before that, we went to the PP Islands. I think it's called Koh Phangan is where we were. And that's where, like, the full moon party is held. And there's a bar that you can go to that's, like, up on top of a mountain. And you go up there, and they sell shroom shakes.
Shroom shakes?
Yeah, shroom shakes, girl.
Oh, God.
Shroom shakes. Yeah, so they sell shroom shakes. So we went there at night, and it was, like, me and all the girls
Did you drink one?
Yeah.
Oh.
So it was me and all the girls that went to the full moon party, and we were just like sitting there drinking our shroom shakes, you know, chit chatting, and we're like starting to feel it, so we start to like laugh and be a little bit louder. And these two guys are sitting next to us because the bar it has like a big terrace where you like lay in these bean bags and you're overlooking the beach. It's crazy.
I'm like picturing. Have you ever seen Midsummer?
The scary movie. Yes.
I thought you're like going to a party, you're on drugs,
Ew,
and then
no, we're like dressed in a bear suit.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't anything like that. We didn't murder our boyfriends.
Oh my God. Jump off cliffs.
Yeah, but you're overlooking the beach, and it's really, really pretty. And so we're sitting there, and these two guys are like, "Oh, did you guys take the shroom shakes?" And we were like, "Yeah." And we get to talking to these two guys, and one of the ones like, "Oh, where are you from?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm from Florida." He's like, "No way, I'm from Florida. Where? Like, what part?" And I was like, "Oh," because every time someone asks me where I'm from, I always hesitate to say Coral Springs because no one knows what the fuck that is. So I'm always just like, "Oh, like Fort Lauderdale area." And I was like, "I'm from a small town, but like nobody really knows what it is." So it like Fort Lauderdale. He's like, "What small town?" And I was like, "Coral Springs." And he goes, "I'm from Coral Springs." And I was like, "Wait, what?" I'm like, "What high school did you go to?" He's like, "Coral Glades."
What?
I'm like, "What? You went to Coral Glades?" He's like, "Yeah, do we have any mutual friends?" So we like pull up, and we had like some mutual friends. And then I saw one of our mutual friends was this girl that was my roommate's in college, her best friend. I was like, "How do you know her?" He goes, "I went to UF." I'm like,
What the
"I
heck?
went to UF." It was the craziest thing because like what the fuck?
What
We
a
were
small
literally
world.
on the other side of the planet in this bar, and he just so happened to literally live the same life that I did. I thought that was the craziest thing.
Was he part of the program? Like, was he teaching English?
No, he is a digital nomad, so he like can work from wherever. I think he does like software. I don't know. I forget. But
That's wild.
yeah, and so it was so crazy because now, like throughout my time there, we would like go hang out with him whenever we were like traveling somewhere. And then he lives in South Florida, and he has mutual friends with like my friend who was also in Thailand too. And it was really small world moment.
You still talk to him?
No, but not like out of malice or anything. I just like, well, what I gotta say? What I gotta say to you?
Yeah.
No, but if I saw him again, I'd be like, oh my god, hey.
That's really cool. I feel like I've been in those moments where like someone knows about Coral Springs. I'm like, how?
Yeah.
And I met this girl who went to Coral Glades too, and I never seen her in my life. And she was at Coral Glades at the same time I was there. I'm like,
Ooh.
It's my friend's friend, Vanessa. One of my friends,
Gotcha.
Vanessa's friend. So yeah, it's wild.
That happened at when I worked at Yelp too, with Lauren. We were sitting.
Oh, Lauren.
We were sitting behind each other. Like she was sitting behind me, and she was on my team at Yelp. And we got to talking, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm from Coral Springs. I went to Coral Glades." I'm like, "What?"
Oh, I thought you knew her from Coral Glades.
No,
you didn't know her until you moved to New York.
I met her here. Yeah.
Wow, small world.
Yeah. So a lot of people actually know what Coral Springs is, like more than you would think. But
Yeah, it's not that small of a town either. I mean, Coral Springs itself has
felt like it.
has like 4 high schools in it. I feel like that's a lot for one little city.
That didn't stop everyone passing each other around.
Mm-hmm. Name them.
Leftovers, sweetie. Leftovers.
Stacy, Marie, Claire.
No, not naming.
No.
Not naming.
Do you want to do some controversial opinions?
Yes, I love controversy.
Do you want a pizza roll?
Yes.
We got pizza rolls.
We got snacks.
Let's do some ASMR. Ew, actually, that's gross.
I know, I hate that. I like regretted eating it as soon as I took a bite.
Yeah, I'm not gonna eat it. Okay, yeah, let's get into some of these controversial opinions.
Oh
I feel like I always like save it for like the very end, and then I'm always like screaming. I was like, oh wait, we have to get to them because like people like the controversial opinions.
I like them too. I always vote.
Have you submitted any?
Yeah. Oh, to you? No.
Mm-hmm.
I
need more. So, guys, please send me some controversial opinions, some fun ones, and also subscribe to me on YouTube, please.
Subscribe to my channel now.
Please. Okay, this one says, Carol Baskin is a genius. Carol Baskin killed her husband.
You stabbed him.
I've always been like, did you watch Tiger King?
I did, but it was so long ago. It was
I know.
like COVID.
It was like literally March 2020.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like everyone like hated her, and I was always like,
why would she be? My question is, why would she be considered a genius? Like because of the clout.
If she did, she got away with murder. If she did, I mean, like, there's no proof that she actually murdered her husband, but everyone is convinced that she murdered her husband, right?
Yeah.
And got
There's
all
no
this
proof.
money, and she was on like Dancing with the Stars, like.
She was on Dancing with the Stars?
Yes. Like,
what?
She's like a celebrity. Like, y'all think Kris Jenner's a genius? I think Carol Baskin is the real genius.
The devil works hard, but Carol Baskin works harder, sweet.
Period.
Sweet. If you need a hitman, you know who to hit up.
Yeah. I always kind of like root for like the villain or like.
The murderer?
Yeah.
Okay, that says a lot about you, I guess.
It probably does.
That
I don't know
says
why.
a lot about America. They protect murderers.
I know. Like, a few episodes ago, we were talking about Anna Delvey, and I was like,
okay, I think she's a genius.
Anna Delvey is definitely
a
a genius.
genius.
I mean, like, to be able to convince a bunch of like rich people to give you money, that's wild.
Yeah, and she did it so flawlessly and played the part.
I'm just gonna push it a little bit closer to you.
Oh, sorry.
You're good. Yeah. Oh, I also want to address. So yesterday I posted on. So last week the controversial opinion was when girls say, "I just get along better with guys," and I want to bring this up because Is it okay if I share what you voted? The two options were eye roll, like what's your reaction when girls say that? One of the options was eye roll, and the other was that's valid, and you voted that's valid.
Yeah.
Which you're in the minority there.
No, when I voted, it said 100%.
When I voted too, and it said the same thing, but it's not. It's like
Really?
30% that's valid, 70%.
Shut up.
Yeah. And I should have been a little bit more, I should have clarified a little bit more, because what I meant really, like what I was asking is when girls make it a point to say that, because I do think like guys and girls can be friends, and like a girl can genuinely get along better with guys. Like I could totally get that, but like, you know, those girls that are like, like they make it a point to say that. Like
all my friends are guys. Like I hate girls.
Yeah. And like it just so happens you slept with all those guys too.
Yes. Okay. See, that's the difference. I think that's the difference. Like me, I voted that because I genuinely have a lot of guy friends.
You do, yeah.
Like I don't.
And you sleep with them all too.
Every single one. But I have a lot, and the girls too. But I have a lot of guy friends, and like my guy friends, I don't have as many girlfriends as I do, and like my girlfriends are my best friends.
Yeah.
But as far as like getting along better, I feel like I just naturally get along better with guys.
Yeah.
And I don't even mean that in like the pick me girl kind of thing.
Yes.
Like that's not me. I don't know. Like I like my guy friends, and I have a lot of them, and that was a problem for a lot of people. Like first meeting me, they're like, that's sketchy. Like why do you only have guy friends?
Yeah, you do kind of have to like question like why that is sometimes, like for certain girls. But yeah, one of my friends, Michelle, she responded to the story, and she's like one of those girls that like genuinely does get along better with guys, and she's not a hoe.
Yeah.
Should we be calling girls hoes these days? I don't know, but you know what I mean.
She's not.
If you a hoe, you a hoe.
If you a hoe, sweetie. If you're a whore, you're nothing more. I'm sorry, that'll never change. Oh, I hated that.
What's that from again?
Paramore.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Next. Yeah, I just wanted to clarify that because I feel like some people didn't understand the assignment, but like it could have been.
Eye roll, sweetie. Eye roll.
I'm like, no.
You're not shuffling well.
No, I just want to. I don't remember if I did this one. How do you feel about open-toed shoes in New York City?
Wearing open-toed.
Show your toes. Faux free.
Yo, I'm trying to make a business right now, and if anyone knows like an OnlyFeet account, hit me up because I got really weird feet, and I would love to sell them.
Her Venmo is?
My Venmo is Steph Nav.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people feel strongly about that, like that it's gross, but it's like, it's hot out here.
Okay, I totally agree, and I feel gross when I wear my open-toed shoes because you, sweetie, when you take those shoes off, your feet are black. Like, I always have to wash my feet after, and especially going into, like, the clubs and the bars and everything like that, that shit grody.
The subway.
Oh
my God. My friend, like, she wore shorts on the subway recently, and, like, the next day she woke up with, like, a big rash all over her body.
Ew.
Yeah.
Do you see what goes on top of those subway chairs?
No.
Like, people piss on them.
Oh, yeah.
People have sex on the subway, like the homeless people. I've seen videos.
Ew. Subway creatures. Do you follow Subway Creatures?
Yeah.
That's a funny account. Yeah, people are wild on there.
And they're just gross. I think.
Yeah, people are pissing on those seats.
Yeah, and then you're just sitting on it, and like it's disgusting. Yeah. And I don't sit on my bed with outside clothes. Do you do that?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure I have, but like I try to like make an effort to not do that. No, actually, especially in the summer, as soon as I walk in, I rip my clothes off.
Same.
I'm always like lounging in my PJs. Always.
Okay, yeah. So, I can't do that. Like that grosses me out. Like after a night out, I always have to shower, put my clothes away. Like I can't just like go to bed unless I'm drunk and like I don't remember. But no.
Yeah, it's so like muggy, especially in the summer here. It's so gross.
But I'm iffy. I don't think it's gross per se because I'm doing it right now.
Yeah.
But
you're kind of gross.
But yeah. I mean, I am the homeless person you found across the street. So.
Let's do another one.
Let's do it.
I like know which ones I want to talk about.
So just say them.
The one I want to talk about is Nicki Minaj is the best rapper alive.
Oh.
I think
all time, men and women.
I'm gonna say yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I like, and like maybe I'm not the right person. Like I don't like consume like rap that much. Like,
you consume it.
yeah. But like from the rap that I listen to, like I don't think anyone really is as clever as she is. So that's probably really controversial of me to say because there are just a lot of rappers out there. Like I don't know. I used to listen to like Lil Wayne. I like Jay-Z. Like
Yeah.
I listen to like all of the Drake, everyone knows, but I just like don't think anyone's like touching Nicki.
I can agree with that. So we were in Chipotle the other day, and the Chipotle.
Oh my God, Chipotle is my life.
I love Chipotle. So we were in Chipotle, and the cashier.
They're sponsoring this video, actually.
Yeah, thank you Chipotle for sponsoring my burrito addiction.
I feel like I have to say just kidding because what if I got
oh my God, and then we get
yeah.
they're like, bitch, we're not sponsoring your ass. But yeah, with the person that was like doing the scoops, he was like, who's the greatest rapper of all time?
He asked you that?
Yeah, and I was like, I had to think about it for a second, and naturally I would have been like Drake because I like Drake, but I everyone's gonna bitch at me for that answer, and like, but it's not. That was my first answer, and then I was like thinking about it for a while, and I said J. Cole. I feel like J. Cole he's like there where his lyrics are real. He's not just like rapping about like fucking bitches and all that. And I feel
he's really good.
Yeah, like I feel like his music is very personal and like it actually means something.
Yeah.
But I do agree with you in the sense that like Nicki Minaj, like her shit slaps.
Yeah, and the thing with her, she's so versatile. You know what I mean? Like she does like that. She can rap about real stuff. She can like put out like a really fun pop hit, and like still include rap in it. Like I just think she's like the ultimate rapper.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm like, I think I brought this up in text recently. There was like this trend where like people were like going around like they were driving their cars, rolling down their window, and they were just screaming, "Nicki Minaj is the best female rapper alive." They were saying like best female. But
I saw a TikTok.
That's me.
I saw a TikTok where she was rapping at a concert, and it was the one that was like, in this very moment I'm here, in this very moment.
You've been singing that song a lot.
I wish that I could have this moment for life. What's my lyric?
Clap for the heavyweight champ.
Me, I couldn't do it all alone.
You were singing that all last weekend.
No, I know that's not even how it goes. But whatever. So like there were millions of people like rapping along with her, and the caption was like Nicki raised the generation, and I was like, damn.
She really kind of did.
Yeah, like we grew up singing her songs. My Party Trick. Do you remember My Party Trick? Singing the bottoms up verse.
Yeah, Moment for Life was my high school graduating song.
Really?
Like my classmates voted that as our graduating song. Wait, Moment for Life.
When did you play a graduation song?
It was the last. It was the last song we played at prom.
I was there.
You were at my prom?
Yes, we took a picture.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
was wearing a pink bow tie at my prom.
And I was wearing a black little cocktail dress.
Oh, you were filming, right?
Yeah, I was at TV production.
That's creepy.
Yeah, I just wanted to see what was going on.
Like, I am such a big Nicki fan. Like, when I was in Australia, I went to a music festival. It was like a hip hop music festival, and she was like the headliner. And I went by myself.
Really?
It was just me and all the Australians. They were like,
was it fun?
Yeah, it was so fun. I had so much fun. I like looked around and I was like, wow, like I can't believe like people like I forget that some of these superstars are like global superstars.
Yeah,
you have like all these Australians that were like, no, I love Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj. Glory.
That's so bad.
Very bad.
But I was just like looking around and I was like, damn. And they're like rapping every word.
That's pretty cool. That's like a cool experience.
Yeah, it was fun to do that by myself. Like,
yeah. I think we should normalize doing things by yourself.
Yeah.
Yesterday I took myself on an ice cream date.
That's cute.
And it was like a nice night and I just walked around. Like I wasn't like looking at my phone walking, and like I was just embracing the night, praying that I didn't get kidnapped or anything, but at the same time enjoying it. You know?
I feel the same way. Like sometimes I'll like go to a bar and like get some food by myself.
Yeah.
And like I feel like I used to like look at those people and be like, oh, I'm so sad, but they like probably wanted to do that. Like,
yeah.
Maybe.
I mean,
or maybe
you're
they don't
your
have
own
friends.
best company, sweetie. If you don't like yourself.
How in the hell you gonna love somebody else?
Hey,
can I get an amen?
Amen, sister.
That's a RuPaul quote on Drag Race. At the end of every single episode, she says, if you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you going to love somebody else? Something like that.
Oh,
Can
I didn't know that. That was nice. I thought you came up with that yourself.
Nope.
You're not very original.
Nope.
You know, crazy.
Shall we do another one? Yeah.
How many do you do in an episode?
Usually like 2. I found that Nicki Minaj is the best rapper. Like, I can literally, like, that song Monster with Kanye and Jay-Z.
I feel like it goes on for a really long time, though.
It's
like, I like her part, but it goes on for a very long time. Like, when she goes like, I'm like, all right.
Oh, you think her verse is too long?
Yeah.
Oh.
It just goes on for a little too long, in my opinion. And, like, if you're not ready for it, I feel like it's just like, all right.
And the song itself is already long, so by the time she gets on, you're like, oh, shit.
Yeah, how long is the song? 9 minutes?
Like, I think something like
What's your favorite Nicki Minaj song?
That's a good question. I don't think I ever really thought about that. There's too many. I don't think I have one. I would have to, like, pick one from every single album, honestly.
We had to do a project in AP Lit, and where you had to, like, make a song, or it was like a creative project about something. I don't even remember what the freaking project was, but we did Starships, the song Starships, and we turned,
meant to fly.
Yeah, and we turned it into an AP Lit song. So it was like, damn, I wish I could remember this because it was so funny. The chorus was like, AP Lit, we want that five.
Oh, no.
And there was like, I don't even, all I remember was like, let's go to Miss Shane, because we had Miss Shane.
That's so embarrassing.
Yeah, it was really bad. And we had to perform it in front of the whole class.
Wait, what was this for?
AP Lit.
Like, why? Like, what did this do for you?
I don't even remember. It was like a project, like an end of the year project. And it was like it was supposed to be like a fun, creative project where you could like either make up a song, make a poem, or do something like that about anything that you wanted. And
That's so
we made a song about AP Lit. And it was really bad. We recorded it on like iMovie. Oh my God, it was so bad.
That's how I edit this podcast on iMovie.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yikes.
That's why it looks like the way it does.
You gotta upgrade your equipment.
I do need to upgrade.
I thought you had a camera, but I guess the iPhone camera works just as well.
It works. I definitely want to like upgrade everything. So like, guys, I think I'm coming up to one of my last episodes.
Forever? Good. Thank God.
Thank you. Of season 1, I'll call it.
Yeah.
Because I just want to like reassess and like, I just want to like be better. Like, I want a better camera. I want better mics. Like, I'm sure people have noticed that like on some of the episodes, like the mics like go in and out. Like the audio goes in and out, and that's because of the mics.
You get these on Amazon?
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna ask, like, what is your goal for the podcast? Like, what do you want out of this?
Just rich and fame, you know.
Mm-hmm. Just give me all the money, baby.
All the money.
Mm-hmm.
No, I've always talked about doing this. Like, I really wanted to do this like as soon as like the pandemic hit, and sometimes I get mad at myself for not like just doing it then, but like better late than never, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I may have said this before, but like when I went to college, I initially wanted to study broadcast journalism.
Yeah.
I always thought, we were like in TV production together. I loved like hosting like the weekly recaps and all that stuff.
JJG.
Yeah, WJJG. I was so good at it. And I always just like, I like talking to people.
Yeah.
My dad used to say I was going to be the next Ryan Seacrest, which is so cringe. But
and you probably stuck with that. You were like, fuck yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I like talking to people. I've been told that like I make people comfortable and like people like feel like
to you.
That's from Bad Girls Club.
Yeah.
That's
you showed the GIF of it. Yeah.
GIF or GIF?
Whatever. I say GIF.
I say GIF.
But it's probably GIF.
I think it's GIF. Controversial opinion.
Controversial opinion. Is it GIF or is it GIF?
Comment below. Say, is it GIF or GIF? Wait, you can't really.
GIF or GIF.
Yeah.
Like GIF with a J. Because like that's a peanut butter brand. So I think I'm wrong.
Jiffy.
Jiffy Lube.
Wait, Jif is the peanut butter.
Jif is the peanut butter.
Jif,
No, yeah.
Jif or Jiffy?
It's Jif. That was on, oh my God. The Mandela effect. Have you heard about that? The Mandela effect?
Yeah.
That was one of them where people were convinced that it was Jiffy. And it's actually Jif. Peanut butter.
Interesting.
What the heck was that?
I don't know.
You like looked into my eyes so intently.
I was about to be like,
I was like,
I'm bored of this conversation.
Shut the fuck up. That's how I feel when people talk about Bordy Barn.
What?
Remember when we were talking when people were talking about Bordy Barn?
I don't even know what that is.
The bar that's like the bar that was so famous on Long Island.
Oh, no.
Oh, never mind. Cut that out.
I just heard you say on Long Island.
Yeah, I was gonna say controversial opinion. Is it in Long Island or on Long Island? Because I genuinely don't understand that. It's not grammatically correct because you're not on the island. You're in it. Like you're not gonna say, "Oh, I'm on Hawaii."
You wouldn't say I'm on Hawaii, but you would say I'm on an island.
No, you would say I'm in Hawaii.
But
I'm in Waikiki.
But I think
Where you
because
at?
the city has the word, maybe it's because the city has the
Isn't
word
Manhattan
island.
an island?
Yeah.
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 Oh yeah.
Manhattan. Yeah, Manhattan's an island. Where do you go? I'm on Manhattan. No, bitch. You say I'm in Manhattan.
Yeah, you're
Same
right.
thing as like if you're waiting in the line. Are you on top of the line? Like, are you physically standing on top of the person's head?
No, if you said I'm online, I would think you're like on AOL chat room.
Online, right? Like.
Yeah.
Oh, AOL MSN.
Yeah.
No, you're in line.
You're right. I guess you're right about like it not being grammatically correct, but like English doesn't make sense. So.
That's a good point too. Nothing makes sense.
I've definitely said in Long Island before, and like Long Islanders, or like they like if you say that, like some of them think.
Oh my god, they get so offended.
Yeah, it's
and
like
they're
you
like,
just, like,
clearly
killed their whole
you're
family.
not from Long Island. I'm like, well, no.
100%.
I am not. So shut the fuck up. But like it doesn't make any sense. And I'll freaking take that to my grave, baby. It's in Long Island.
You're kind of a Long Islander now. You've been staying there.
I've been staying there, you know. I feel like I'm so over New York. In like I just don't see the charm in Manhattan anymore. That's
I feel that from you. I know you want to get out of here, don't you?
I do, but at the same
like
time,
out of this podcast right now. You
yes,
just wanna
I don't want to be here anymore. I don't know. I'm tired of the city. I feel like Manhattan has so much hype, and then you live here, and you're just like, all right. Like everything is so tight. I don't know. I just feel like in the sidewalks when you're walking.
Not what I heard.
What you mean? What'd you hear? But everything is so just condensed, and it's hot and in the summer, I guess. But it's smelly.
It's a gross city.
There's crackheads all over the place. Like I don't feel safe anymore.
At me
Next time. I will. And I don't know. I just want views. You know, like I want like space.
Like Instagram story views.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, I'm so annoying.
You really are annoying. I'm trying to be serious with you. I'm trying to have a serious conversation
About how much I hate New York.
I'm like literally trying to like vent to you about like
you
something.
know how uncomfortable I am. You know how that makes me feel. That's like a Kim Kardashian quote. But I just like murdered like.
Kim, there's people that are dying. Don't be fucking rude.
I hate that. I like literally speak in TikTok.
So do I. Oh my god.
And every time I do
gets
it,
so mad. But you know what? I'ma say it. I love TikTok, but I don't like the stupid TikToks, the stupid side of TikTok where it's like.
I agree. I was like, I was a TikTok hater like when it became really big at the start of the pandemic. Yeah, I mean, I don't like the dance TikToks. No.
Yeah.
Although I did do I did like the Doja Cat Say So one.
I did that one, and I'm a savage.
But yeah, I don't think I ever recorded myself doing that.
I made my little brother do that.
What was I gonna say about TikTok? Yeah, I swear, like, I'll go back to like the ones that I liked, and I swear, like, no one likes funnier TikToks than me. That's how I feel.
Disagree completely.
I feel like the TikToks I like, and when I share it and like my friends don't laugh, I'm like, you're crazy. This was so funny. That's how like delusional.
That's a toxic trait.
That's very Leo thing.
Yeah, I'm like that, but I think my TikToks are superior. I think mine are funny. Like me and one of my friends, Sharif, you know him. We literally only speak to each other through TikTok.
Like you message each.
Yeah, so like our DMs, I could show you. It's literally like me sending like 5, and then he'll respond to them. and then he'll send a bunch, and then I'll respond to them, and like we'll like talk and like ask each other questions on TikTok. Like we don't text.
What you doing this Saturday?
Yeah,
Like,
that's literally it. He'll be like, "We should go to this restaurant. What do you think?" And I'm like, "I don't know," but that's
and then
literally
a TikTok.
And then a TikTok. Yeah.
I wanna go home.
I wanna go home. Do you know what TikTok I fucking love? Me and my sister and my brother-in-law always quote the one where it's like the kids in Pakistan, and they're like coming up to the mic to talk, and he was like, I want to be a pilot and I want to go and help people.
Yes,
and she's like, a pilot, great.
then doesn't one like come up and say something like really random?
He was like, I'm going to fight for Pakistan and I'm going to kill everybody. And she's like, we love Pakistan. It's so funny.
Thank you for doing that accent again.
You're welcome. I knew you loved that.
I'm gonna clip you just saying, I'm gonna kill everybody. And that's it.
It's gonna be the the little clip.
Yeah, the little teaser clip.
I love that.
I don't know.
I love that for me. It's like how I really feel about you. No, but that TikTok's so funny. But I love TikTok, and I learn a lot from TikTok. I learn many cool tips and tricks, and like when we were trying to find a brunch place the other day, we just typed in brunch NYC on TikTok, and
it is really helpful.
It's so helpful. I love it so much, and like steal my information. I don't care. I'm gonna go to brunch.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, people. I remember like another thing during the pandemic. I think it was because like a documentary came out on Netflix about like everyone's like information being sold. Like that's how all these social media platforms operate, right? Like that's why they're free because they're not free. You're giving your data, but like.
But at the same time, there are so many other ways that they can take your data that like you don't even realize. Like when you sign up for a newsletter, or when you're just browsing online, shopping online, and you add something to your cart, like stuff like that they're stealing your information too.
But like, in a way, you're making my life easier. Like
because I don't gotta go searching for it.
Yeah, like you're showing me exactly what I was thinking. It's a little creepy, but like, thank you.
I agree.
I guess like the argument is that like, do you really need it, or are they like making you think that you need it?
Oh, 100% making you think that you need it.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh, I really want a new jacket, and then they're like showing you all these nice jackets, and then you buy it. But do you really need a new jacket? No. Do you think
maybe so?
Do you think that they watch you on your screen, on your like camera?
Oh my god, no.
You don't?
No. Do you?
Kind of.
That's why people get like those sticker things and put it on there.
Or they'll be like, my FBI agent's probably so bored of me because all I do is like.
If they're looking at me, they're just getting like a double chin and like.
It's like you on the screen.
My mouth is probably open, like I'm a open mouth sleeper.
You are?
Oh, I thought you were about to be like. I thought you were about to tell me you are. I'm like, wait, what?
Wait, you are an open mouth sleeper?
Mm-hmm.
That's so bad for you.
I know. Like sometimes I wake up and I like think I like have a cold because like my throat will be sore. I'm like, I probably just like slept with my mouth open.
That's so bad because it literally elongates your face over time.
I'm looking at myself in the mirror.
Legitimately, it elongates your face over time, and like it obviously it takes years and years.
Is that a bad thing? I'd rather have a like oval.
What, you want
face?
like a long face and look like the art
ghost face from Scream.
Is that what he looks like? No, that's so bad for you, and it's bad for like gum health and things like that too. So, highly recommend getting one of those chin straps that you can strap over your ears, and it closes your mouth shut while you sleep.
Well, that's only when I sleep on my back, but I'm not on my back that often.
Oh, you're not? You're on your knees and stuff.
How we doing on time? Oh, I shouldn't talk like that.
Yeah, please don't talk like that. Oh, shit.
Should we do one last one? I have one standing right here.
Okay.
People who don't like cats.
No. Can we change that to people who don't like dogs?
Who don't? Yeah.
I don't trust people who don't like dogs.
I feel like there's a smaller group of people that don't like dogs. I feel like a lot of people.
That's
don't
true.
Like
a
cats.
lot of people don't like cats.
And like, it's because they don't have a cat, and people think like cats are assholes, and they are.
Mm-hmm.
But like, cats are also super loyal. Like,
Yeah.
And I think it's more rewarding when like a cat loves you and like sits
sure.
on you than like a dog, because most dogs are pretty friendly.
Yeah, they're gonna like everybody and gravitate.
You know what I
to
mean?
you,
Like
right?
they're just gonna like let anyone pet
I
them.
agree
But
with
like a
that.
lot of cats, like you have to earn their trust.
It's true. It's true.
And I've always just been a cat person. It's also easier to take care of. They take care of themselves.
Yeah.
So like I don't trust people.
I think cats are smart. Cats are very smart. And I wasn't ever a cat person. And then I got a cat in college, and he was the best cat ever. Like, he literally was like a dog. Like, he would play fetch. He would do all that. I had to give him up when I went to Thailand.
Aw.
Yeah. But he's still around, Montgomery.
You know the owner?
Yeah. I used to work with him in college, and,
that's good.
he got along with him really well. And I was going to take him back, and he was like, but then I was moving into my dad's in New York, and my dad's allergic to cats. And so I was like, do you want to keep him, or do you want me to find him a new home? He's like, no, I'll keep him.
Oh.
But yeah, so they're really good together. But I agree with the fact that, like, I think that if you don't like cats, it's because you've never had a cat that loves you. Like, you've never had a cat that...
Yeah, you probably just, like, see a cat once in a while, and it, like...
Yeah, they're
maybe
just like, nah, whatever, you know?
Swats.
Swap spit.
I forgot to, like, say that Stephanie is probably one of the weirdest people I know. Like, this girl makes, like, just, like, random weird sounds. Like,
I really am.
Says the most, like, random shit.
Yes.
And, like, I love it. Like, every time I hang out with you, I feel like I'm a kid again, which is so nice. Like, I just feel like we're just, like, kids. We just, like, walk around and just, like, say stupid shit.
Yes,
like,
yes. I feel like that, too. And I don't think I've ever realized how weird I am. I always thought I was so cool and normal. And then I hung out with...
You thought you were cool?
No, I was never cool, actually. Do you ever think about that? Like, how you really were not cool ever?
No.
Dude, I was not cool. Like, in middle school and high school, I thought I was the shit.
Yeah.
Walking around my Justin Bieber shirts. I used to wear freaking Jonas Brothers clothes, like, and I thought I was the shit. And then I had the biggest crush on this guy, and one of my friends was like, you can sit at the lunch table with us, and you could sit next to him. And I was like, fuck yeah, like, this is my chance, like, this is my in. Bitch, I didn't say a word the entire lunch. I was literally sitting there, and I was just, like, eating my lunch, and then I was like, can I have a french fry? And he was like, sure. And that was it. And I was like, we're getting married. I knew it from then.
Oh, my God.
But, yeah,
I want to know who it is, but you can tell me afterwards.
Yeah, I can tell you afterwards.
Yeah, I was a weird kid, too. I used to, like, eat an apple, and I would, like, go around to people, like, you want a bite?
Oh, yeah.
I did it to you. I'd be like, and you want a bite? And
I would have been like, you?
Like, I think, like, I don't remember who. I think one person was like, yeah. And I'm like, wait, no, that's not how this is supposed to go. But yeah, like, we're so, like, immature together. Like,
so immature.
We hung out last weekend and we played the penis game.
Oh,
where
in a bar.
In a bar. If you guys don't know what the penis game is, it's when you show each other your, no, I'm kidding. It's when you just, like, you start, you whisper penis, and you gradually get louder.
And, like, whoever is the loudest wins. Yeah. No, I agree with that. And I was also ugly as fuck. I feel like
You weren't?
Oh my God, in middle school and high school, I was a troll.
A troll?
I remember in middle school, we used to play, like, Truth or Dare with, like, the neighborhood kids. And I had the biggest it wasn't my neighborhood, it was, like, one of my best friends' neighborhoods that we used to go to all the time. And we used to play Truth or Dare, and I had the biggest crush on, like, the two boys that were there. So I would, like, tell my friends, I'd be like, dare him to, like, kiss me or something like that. And so she'd be like, I dare you to kiss Stephanie. And they'd be like, oh, I don't want to play anymore. And I would just be like, oh.
You were like, I'm ready.
Me neither, sweetie. I don't want to play. What? Oh, yeah, me neither.
Oh.
Yeah.
I, like, sometimes, like, I didn't have that experience because...
No one kissed you?
Well, I mean, I was gay, and, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's why...
Wait, you're gay?
Yeah, because we just, like, hooked up right before this podcast.
We showed each other our...
But, yeah, no, like, that's why I feel like a lot of gay men, like, that are my age, like, gay men are known for being, like, promiscuous. Like, that's, like, a stereotype. And that's because, like, I feel like people fail to realize that, like, we did not have that middle school. A lot of us didn't have that same high school experience where we were, like, playing truth or dare and like kissing boys. Like
True.
a lot of us didn't have that experience. So then like when we like go off to college, we go and we, you know, hoe ourselves up, you know, or I didn't, but you know, it happens a lot. So
I was the beard once.
Yes, you were. That is so funny.
I was the beard.
Stephanie did her part, and she dated
I
a
helped
gay man.
someone
Realize that
they were gay after sleeping with me. Yes, it was really nice. Really good for my self-confidence, but self-confidence? Is that a word?
Self-confidence, yeah.
Is that it? Oh. Yeah. I used to say instead of self-conscious, I used to say, guys, you're making me feel self-confident. Because I thought that I can't stop looking at the fucking picture of like the ass on your fridge with like the balls hanging down. Like every time I see it,
I just got new art for my gallery wall, and it's like I have.
Wait, I love
there's
that.
ass. I don't know. You might be able to see it. Well, you probably can't see it clearly, but I got some new art, and there's like some booties, and then this girl, the Statue of Liberty girl with the booty.
One. I love
that. I guess I like booty.
You like ass?
I guess so.
You eat ass? For breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
I eat the booty like groceries.
Hey! Yeah.
I think that's a great way to end the podcast.
Okay. I guess.
Is there anything you want to...
plug?
Yeah.
Catch me on OnlyFeet, guys. If you do know anyone that wants to buy really skinny, bony-looking feet.
Dirty feet from New York City.
Dirty feet from... Ooh, yeah. I'll step on, like, the subway and then send a picture. Love to do that, like, with my toe on the seat.
You know there's definitely a market for that.
For sure. Everybody tells me that. They're like, yo, your feet are mad ugly. And I'm like, but you know what? I know that there's someone out there that would want to see that. Mm-hmm. And be like, damn, I want to see that with pink nail polish. I'd be like, okay, let me hit up my nail salon. I'll be right back. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Would you ever paint your nails?
I've thought about that, actually. You know, because a lot of guys now...
It's like a trend, yeah.
Yeah, like... straight, gay, like guys just like paint their nails. I've thought about it. I don't know. Why not?
You should.
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be fun.
Yeah. What color? You want to paint my nails?
Black.
Comment below what color you want to see my nails next week.
I think black would look good.
Black?
Yeah.
Actually, when I was in Maryland, I used a Sharpie and I painted my nail or drew on my nails, and it looked cool.
I guess it's like the trend to like make it look bad.
Yeah.
You know, my nails just naturally look bad, but you guys like look good with it bad. So.
And like I feel like it'd be easy because I have like big nails. It'd be like easy to paint them, you know.
Yeah, you really do have big nails.
Big nails.
They're like cartoony. You have like cartoon fingers.
All right. Well, thank you so much for doing this. This was so fun.
Me.
But like, get the fuck out, please.
Okay.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.